I'm Tom Ladd. We're here at the Midwest Nationals training facility in Springfield for the photo shoot of the 2018 Ozarks baseball preview. I have with me Magnificent 11 selection Colby Selvey of the Liberal Bulldogs. First off, congratulations on the selection.
Oh, thank you.
What does this mean to you?
It means a lot. Put in a lot of work for it. I'm just happy to be selected.
Some pretty good players around the area selected to this. Do you know some of them?
I've seen a few of them before. I've played against a few of them. There's some good athletes for sure.
Yep. You a two-way player, so selected pitching and batting. Talk a little bit about those two.
Oh, pitching, I've always done as like a second thing. My brother's a good pitcher, so I've always just had it in my back pocket. I never really focused on it till this year, so it kind of came good. And I've always been really good at hitting and fielding too, so fielding's my favorite though for sure.
Your brother, as a matter of fact, was a member of this magazine a couple years ago, right?
Yep, 2012. He was on the front cover.
How does that, you guys talk about that a little bit? Is there some competitiveness?
Yeah, we talked about it. We always compete. We're really competitive. I'm always like, I'm going to one up you, man. You didn't win the state championship. I'm going to. So I'm glad I'm on it because it's like, I'm like right behind him, ready to go.
State championship, big goal.
Got to shoot high.
Yeah.
Hope I'm going to do it too.
We've got Liberal head coach Travis Walton alongside as well. And coach, talk about this guy and what he's meant to you.
He's a good kid. I know I give him a hard time, but I don't think I've had many kids that work harder. He plays basketball for me too and baseball, and he gets out there, does a good job. He's a 100% effort guy all the time. Anything we ask him to do, he's great at it. So he's a good kid.
He had a heck of a season for you last year as a sophomore. I mean, to put up the numbers he did as a sophomore, that's pretty big.
Yeah, he's pretty special. He plays with a good group of guys too. We got a good core. I think we have 8 juniors on the field this year, and he was a big part of our his freshman year. We won our district, and we started 5 freshmen that year. So they're a good group of kids. They try hard.
Honorable mention All-State as a utility player, also first-team All-District and second-team All-Big Springs Conference outfielder. That's got to get you a little bit, huh? Got to get on that first team.
Yeah, it grinded my gears a little bit seeing the guys that beat me in our conference. I was like, I think I'm better than them, but you know what? They voted. Yeah. I'll get them next year.
There you go. I mean, you're just a sophomore, so
yeah.
It'll take a year. We'll get on there next year, right?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Well, what about the competition? Talk about the conference and who you see as the big rivals.
Well, Pierce City's the big rival in the conference every year. We go knock heads. They got us good last year. I don't think they should have, but some of the guys got discouraged. But we're going to get them this year. And then Greenfield's always good competition. They put together some good teams. Lockwood might be all right this year. College Heights are always good. Some other teams are having down years, but just because they're young. Of course, we were young, but now we're on the uprise finally.
Yeah. Coach, district competition, talk about that.
I think our district's pretty even. I like our chances. I think we'll come in as, like he said, we've had 5 or 6 kids with a lot of experience in playing varsity baseball. So I like our chances. We're playing it at home this year in our district, so hopefully we can get through it and make a state run.
Is home field advantage, is that big in baseball as it is in some other sports?
I think these kids really strive off a crowd. So anytime we have people out there watching us, we do a good job. So a lot easier to. Went to Morrisville last year and played, and felt like we kind of hung an egg.
Yeah.
Long bus ride, and then not many people there. So I think we'll have a good crowd, and I think the kids will be ready to go.
Colby, college coming up in a couple of years. You think about that? Are you talking to some schools?
I haven't really talked to anybody, but it's in the back of my mind. My brother playing college baseball, I've always wanted to, and it helps out with paying for education too, so I would gladly go play.
You're a multi-sport athlete too? I mean, is baseball it though?
Yeah, I like playing all sports. I like to focus on each sport at a time because I like to be competitive. I like focusing on football when it's football season, basketball when it's basketball season, baseball when it's baseball season, but I'm not against picking up a bat during basketball season too and getting some extra work in.
What talk about being a two-way player? What kind of pitcher are you? What do you throw? What's your advantage there?
Well, usually I just come in at the end of the games and pound some fastballs in there. Yeah. Class 2 baseball, the guys usually can't hit them. I throw a pretty good changeup, curveball here and there.
Is he going to get a little more time on the mound?
I think so. He's like he said, he never really focused. He's always been a pitcher. We never really focused on it because he loves, playing the outfield and hitting the ball. And I think this year, he's going to be a big piece of the puzzle.
Offensively, you hit over 400 last year. Can you improve on that?
I sure hope so. I didn't think that was my best at all. I need to put some more doubles and triples in there for sure, but just extra time in the batting cage, turn those rollover singles into some shots to the outfield for some doubles.
Yeah. Well, with all the guys coming back, you guys can make a run, you think, in the postseason?
I do. We have a really good team leader, lead by example kid in Jacob Dermott. He's a senior, and that's our only senior. And then we'll start a big group of juniors, and we got a few good sophomores that'll help us. I think we could make a little run.
Sounds like the future is bright at your school, right?
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
And you guys, if not this year, then next year for sure, right?
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Well, guys, again, congratulations. We wish you the best of luck this year. Congratulations on this selection.
Thank you.
Again, Colby Selvey, again from the Liberal Bulldogs. He is part of the Magnificent 11s of the Ozark Baseball Preview. And I'm Tom Ladd for the Ozark Baseball Preview.